Hello, welcome to the Rich and Simple Living. My name's Maria and you're watching our Vlogmas 2023. Now, I've been following National Days, and today is National Letter Writing Day. So I thought, oh well, that's very appropriate for the time of year, and maybe that's why they celebrate it this time of year, because it's a time of year when we're sending Christmas cards. And how many of us actually write a letter and send them to somebody in the Christmas card, especially if you've got friends or family who live away off? I mean, for many, many years I've done that, and when my grandmother was alive, and aunties and things that live a long way from me, I would often write either a letter in with the card, or when you write the card itself, you know, the blank side, you write a little letter on that side. So I think that's quite appropriate, and I think that's one of the ways of celebrating National Letter Writing Day, is to actually write somebody a letter. So if you're writing your Christmas cards today and you're writing a quick note, you're celebrating National Letter Writing Day. I don't do so much of that now because a lot of my relatives who I wrote to are no longer with us, sadly. But I do have friends who live far away and do write a brief note to them. Not a full letter, but it's just a quick catch up, how are you, and all that sort of thing. Because we live in an age now where, with modern technology, where we send text to everybody, and you can do that most of the year round. You know, you don't wait until it's a special event when you're sending something like birthdays or Christmas. So you tend to send a text saying, hey, how are you, that sort of thing. Or, you know, if you're on social groups like Facebook and that, and you see pictures of each other and watch each other, and your family's growing up and that sort of thing, if you don't live close, that is. So yeah, I think that letter writing will probably and sadly become a thing of the past. I always enjoyed receiving a letter. I liked a letter. And there's something special about a letter, I think, as compared to a text. I mean, it's nice having a text off somebody, just, you know, catching up with you. But I think there's something special about a letter, because I've kept a lot of older letters. And if you watch my Vlogtober, I read out a letter from my grandmother to her brother who was in the war. And now my grandmother's been dead since I was about 8. And I look at it now and I look at her handwriting. You see her, it's her handwriting. It's not like a text where it's printed. Actually see the ink, the paper, and her handwriting. And you think more about that person. And, you know, I don't know, there's something so personal about a letter. It's so nice. And I like to save letters. I've got letters from all kinds of family members and friends for the years that are stored away. And I just think it's nice. Once in a blue moon, you take them out, you look at them, and you look at the handwriting and everything, and you think about them. So there is something very special about letter writing. And it is such a shame that it does seem to be dying out. I don't know if anybody, well, any of you still write letters to people? I don't know. I do occasional ones now. Like I say, I've got friends who live a long way from me, and I tend to write on the blank side of a Christmas card, and they do the same. And, you know, we have a catch up and leave each other phone numbers and things like that to keep in touch. But again, that's reverting back to technology when you're doing that. So yeah. And another thing I was thinking about letter writing, and this time of year, not just for sending cards, but children. And I was thinking back to when I was a child, when you used to write letters to Santa. How many of you did that? Wrote letters to Santa, had a coal fire, and you had to post it up the chimney. I've got lots of memories of that, writing to Santa, telling him what I wanted, and then trying to get it to go up the chimney. I mean, it was bad enough trying for my parents to light a fire. And those days I remember, like, they'd light it or put sticks under it, newspaper, and my mum or my dad would light it, and then as it got going they'd put a bit of coal, and then suddenly it wasn't doing anything, and so they'd have to chuck sugar on it or lard on it. And my dad had this habit of putting the dustpan with newspaper in front of it to try and draw it all on. How the house never caught fire, I don't know. So that alone was a feat in itself. Never mind trying to get a letter to Santa up the chimney. That was fun and games. I remember trying to do it, and my brother's trying to do it. My mum said, don't you go near the fire. So I would try and do it for some of my brothers when they were a lot smaller. I remember one year trying to send one up, and it got caught on a ledge. There was like a ledge in the fireplace, and trying to get a poker and poke it down, and then flames started coming up. Oh dear. I think the letter just burnt to a cinder. I don't know if we wrote another one, I don't know. But Mum always said to us, well, Santa already knows what's on your list. Don't worry, it's all very magical sort of thing. Just so we won't write another one and endanger our lives by trying to send it up the chimney. But nowadays, not many people have coal fires to send them up the chimney. No, so it seems to have really gone to, changed into, I should say, writing Christmas lists now. I mean, children still go and see Santa and tell him what they want, but they also write lists. It's encouraged to write Christmas lists. Well, we do that, not just the children in the family, but adults do as well, because nobody knows what anybody wants for Christmas anymore. Everybody's got everything, and it seems today that children seem to have everything. I mean, when I was a child, just a board game was wonderful and special, and because there was 4 of us and we all had different games, it gave us more variety to play, because we'd all had to get together to play the games. So we were playing like 4 different games. It was like having 4 different ones. So it was brilliant, and that was really special. But now it seems like children have everything and you don't know what to buy them, and you're encouraging, write list. You know, I'm chasing them up right till a couple of weeks before Christmas saying, what do you want? Write your list. Where's your list? You'll get nothing if you don't give me a list. But what we do then, they write a list, pass it out, and then you just cross off what you're getting on that list and then pass the list along. So the person whose list it was doesn't ever get to see the list again. And it's just, you know, they don't know what they're going to actually get off that list for Christmas. And of course, sometimes when you know a person, you see something, oh, I could get them that as well. They're like that. So they get surprises as well. But yeah, the old letter writing to Santa doesn't seem to exist anymore, but it's sort of emerged into writing lists for Santa. And if you're little, you go and tell Santa what you want still. That's still there at the moment. So yeah, I was thinking about it, you know, letter writing. It's not just about sitting writing a letter to somebody. It's all the different things like writing to Santa and all that kind of things, and writing on your Christmas cards and just writing a few lines. It incorporates lots of things. So I thought that's quite nice. And this time of year now, people are starting to send out the Christmas cards, and we've had some already. So it's when you sit writing them and thinking about them and writing a few lines to the people that you don't see regular. So yeah, I mean, all our lists, and well, I've done all my cards, they've all gone in the post. So any of my cousins watching this that do get cards off me may have them already. I don't know, but I was a bit tired. I sent them second class, so it might take a bit longer yet. I thought if I get them done early enough, I can send them second class. That way I haven't got to pay for a first class stamp and it'll be cheaper. So you might have to wait a little bit longer. I don't know how the post is going at the minute. But yeah, I've done mine. And we, like I say, started receiving some. We've also done the Christmas list. They've all gone out and everything. And there's just like, actually there's some I've got to return. There's somebody I've got to return to, but some family members are ill at the moment. I wanted to do some of the vlogs with other family members, because if you see a lot of my Vlogmases and you've seen my Vlogtober, I incorporate a lot of the children, but at the moment they're at school or there's illness going around and we can't get together at the moment, so I've not been able to do it. And that's another thing that brings me into tomorrow's Vlogmas, yes. I was going to say Vlogtober, I wasn't sure which then, getting mixed up. Vlogmas tomorrow, I'll tell you what it actually is. It's National Brownie Making Day, and I was going to do brownies in the air fryer, but I'm going to change it because not being able to get to the shops to get what I need, and because of sickness and things like that. My husband's been ill as well, so I'm not able to get what I need. So I'm going to change it to do something. We will do an air fryer one, but it won't be a national day. It won't be a national, what was it? I keep wanting to say fudge, brownie day. So I won't be doing that one tomorrow. I don't know what other national days are, but it is my air frying Friday tomorrow. So I have got something else I can do. So we'll do that tomorrow. I'll show you that tomorrow. So yeah, we are going to slightly change it tomorrow. We won't be following a national day. So yeah, that's it for today. Short and sweet, which is good for me because I like to ramble on a lot. So yeah, like I say, now I'll see you tomorrow, and it will be something slightly different tomorrow. It'll still be an air fryer thing, but it'll be a change from what I was hoping to do. So until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.